Don't disrespect.
No, you can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect.
You can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect.
You can't intimidate me.
Daniel, don't
Who do you
disrespect.
think you are?
Daniel, don't disrespect me.
No,
Don't disrespect me on my life.
No, man.
It's okay. I want this little boy. Don't disrespect me.
No. Know
who this guy is?
No. It's good.
Don't take disrespect lightly, Dan.
It's good.
Daniel, don't take disrespect lightly, you know. Don't sit on the
Yeah, this aged extremely well, didn't it? First of all, joking aside, congratulations to Dynamite Daniel DuBois. He executed his game plan to near perfection, that and the fact that he just wanted it more. Props to him. Now, in my prediction video, I actually picked Anthony Joshua to win this fight by decision 8 rounds to 4 because I thought he would fight a safer and more calculated fight. But, yeah, it didn't turn out that way because all that planning went out of the window as soon as he got dropped with that right hook in the first round. I also said that if DuBois wanted to win this fight, he would have to hurt AJ early and just jump on him, and that is exactly what he did. Also, one of the main questions would be that if Joshua got hurt early, then how would he respond to that? Would he rise to the occasion, or would he crumble just like he did in the Andy Ruiz fight? And he crumbled just like he did in the Andy Ruiz fight. He was dominated through all 5 rounds of this fight, but his best chance came in the middle of the 5th round when he hit him with his signature straight right. And we all know that it's the heavyweight division. One punch can change everything. And he threw caution to the wind. He was like, okay, I stunned him, I hurt him. This is my home run swing. This is my Hail Mary pass. For people who watch Dragon Ball Z, this is my spirit bomb. It's all or nothing. And then he got careless, rushed in, boom, got caught. But the most frustrating thing was when AJ stunned Daniel DuBois in the 5th round with one of his signature right hands, and he just threw caution to the wind. I guess he figured he was already down on the scorecards and had nothing left to lose. He was like, okay, I got him stunned, I got him hurt. This is my chance. This is my home run swing. This is my Hail Mary pass. This is my spirit bomb for people who watch Dragon Ball Z. Like, this is all or nothing. I got to go for it all right here. And then, boom, that's when he got caught. And yes, he got hit with the exact same punch 3 times in a row. You throw the same punch 3 times in a row, I don't care who you are. You think that somebody who's as smart as Daniel DuBois isn't going to adapt to that? And people were already questioning AJ's chin going into this, but I've seen some people saying, well, how can he get dropped and knocked out with a shot such as that? 3 reasons. Number 1, accumulative damage. He had already been dropped 3 times prior in the other 4 rounds. So, yeah, any loss, any small little love tap is going to finish the job. Number 2, this is the heavyweight division. Everybody hits hard. And number 3, he didn't see the punch coming. He threw the punch at the same time that DuBois did, and guess what? DuBois' punch got there first. It's always the punch that you don't see that hits the hardest. And now for the burning question. What's next for both fighters? Now, as far as DuBois, I mean, he's a 27-year-old world champion. He just dominated Anthony Joshua. The world is his oyster. He has big money fight options and title fight options. He can have a rematch with Usyk. He can have a rematch with Joe Joyce. He can fight Parker. I mean, he could even have a rematch with AJ if that's what he wants. But yeah, he could do anything right now. Now, AJ, what does he do after this devastating loss? There's a lot of people, his fans included, who are calling for his retirement. But I don't think he's done just yet. Now, there are some options out there as far as big money fight. He can still make plenty of money. But I think that his chances for fighting for a heavyweight title is done. Now, if he wanted to retire right here, right now, I actually wouldn't have a problem with it. But I still think that he wants to make some kind of a statement in the sport. But does he want to take that kind of punishment for the next 2 to 4 years of his career or his life? I'm not sure. But anyway, here's 5 candidates who I think he should fight next. Number 5, Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Not necessarily the best or highest quality opponent, but he will give him a tough fight. And a guy like him is pretty much tailor-made for Anthony Joshua's style. Number 4, the rubber match, the trilogy with Andy Ruiz. There's a lot of people who feel like this fight still has some kind of score to settle, some kind of unfinished business. And would Andy Ruiz be hungry enough to take this fight? I think so. But also, there's going to leave some burning questions about whether that first fight was a fluke or not. But I'd love to see this. Number 3, an opponent that nobody's really talking about, Derek Chisora. A lot of people thought that Derek Chisora was on his way out, but he won his last fight in a pretty convincing fashion. I just think that Joshua versus Chisora would be a very, very interesting heavyweight fight. Number 2, Big Bang Zhang. Now, some people say that Zhang has got his second win in the heavyweight division and could be on pace to win a world title sometime in the near future. But you got to remember, he's 41 years old. He ain't getting no younger. But some people advise against this because as good as Anthony Joshua is right now, he's in a vulnerable position, and taking a fight with Zhang would be very, very dangerous, even career threatening. And last but not least, of course, a potential super fight with Deontay Wilder. Now, they're both coming off losses, and they're both pretty much in the later stages of their career. So they might as well fight each other. They're not going to be fighting for a world title, obviously, but this is probably the biggest money fight to make. And I think it's obvious that the loser should retire. Well, guys, that's my 2 cents on this fight. And despite what some people may think, I think that the heavyweight division is shaking to be exciting again. And I said that for the most part that AJ can forget about a title shot in the future, but we don't know what's going to happen with Fury versus Usyk. But just imagine, Usyk beats Fury again, retires, vacates the heavyweight titles, or goes back down to cruiserweight. And guess what? Now, all those titles he had are up for grabs, so you never know. But anyway, I'm out, guys. Drop your comments below. Peace.